Alright guys, welcome back to the world famous America's Rock Chef. Yes, today we're gonna be making some fish and shrimp. We're gonna steam it. So we got two fish right here. So this is very affordable fish. This is called swai. If you don't have the swai, you can use tilapia. Now if you're in a whole better situation and you got some red snapper fillets, you got some halibut, even cod, swordfish, any kind of white fish will do good for this. The red snapper would really do good for this, even if you add like kingfish also. But anyway, this America's Rock Chef, we just trying to make some food that everybody knows. You know what I mean? You could go to the store right now and get this, fairly inexpensive. We got some shrimp here. They're a little frozen, but it's okay. These are 6170, so they're real small. They're probably gonna shrink even smaller than this, so this is enough for 2 portions. So the first thing I want to do is season the fish and the shrimp with some of our green seasoning, our fresh seasoning, our marinade that we made. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm debating on whether I should cut this or leave it whole, but I think I am gonna cut it. So I'm just gonna cut it in half, kind of down the middle a little bit. So there we go. So let me just put it into the bowl. So we got fish and shrimp in a bowl. Let me grab my green seasoning, don't go nowhere. Alright, so we got some green seasoning right here. Guys, it's just a basic, simple marinade. Check the video before this one. I made it, figured I'd just do a video on it, but real simple marinade. I mean, if you don't have this, you could still just season your proteins. Be liberal. And I got some more for another little batch. Alright. Yeah, back in the fridge. So yeah, basically we're just gonna mix this up. Yeah, this America's Rock Chef. So just mix it up, make sure your hands are clean. And don't worry, this is for me and mine, so my hands are clean. Don't worry about what we got going on over here. So yeah. So basically we have the shrimp and the fish in the marinade. Now remember, this doesn't have any salt. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna put about a half a teaspoon in the shrimp and about a teaspoon in the fish. A little more. All right. And with some black pepper, about a 1/4 teaspoon, and then a 1/2 teaspoon in the fish. We're gonna put just a little bit of cumin, not too much. Not too much, just a little bit. And we got a little bit of thyme. Now remember, we have a lot of fresh herbs in our marinade, so that's gonna be it for all the seasoning. We're gonna mix everything up one more time, and then we're gonna prep some other veggies that are going in the steamed fish. Right now we're just gonna cover it and let this marinate. Okay, right now, if you could let this marinate overnight, you're gonna be good. But I know that some of y'all cooking with me right now. Y'all cooking with me right now and can't afford to wait. The longer you wait, the more flavor. But if you can't wait, you gotta leave these marinate for at least 30 minutes, y'all. Okay? 30 minutes, let the seasonings work. Let the herbs work, you know? Don't be afraid to let the herbs work. America's Rock Chef, stay tuned. All right, welcome back to America's Rock Chef. So what we have here, we got the fish marinating, and this is just some vegetables that we're gonna steam in with the fish. You know, we got a little bit of broccoli here. We got some okra, however you to call it. So we got some okra. We got some more of the pepper, the orange pepper. Again, this is sweet, not hot. So if you have the green, the red, or the orange, you're good. A little more onion, and this is just some red cabbage. Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna do is rinse off everything, because I did not. You want to wash everything off. We don't know what the produce company is doing. We don't know what the store is doing. We don't know what other customers are doing when they're picking out stuff. So at minimum, give the stuff a rinse. All right, we got a broccoli. Hopefully they ain't too much. Red cabbage, onion, peppers. Just wipe it off a little bit. Man, keep your kitchen clean. This America's Rock Chef. Alright, let's start with the okra. So I'm cutting off the tops and the bottoms. And I'm gonna cut these pretty thin. Make sure I'm recording. I am, guys. I'm recording. I'll be a real YouTuber soon. But for right now, welcome to America's Rock Chef. Make sure you like, comment, and of course subscribe. So I don't have the okra too thick, because I want it to cook. I don't want it to be tough. We're just gonna julienne the pepper. Same thing we're gonna do with the onion. Please be careful when using a knife, guys. You might think that you have it under control, and before you know it, you got a good little cut. A nice cut that'll ruin your whole day. You know what I mean? So just take your time. Focus on what you're doing, ain't no rush. Alright. And then the broccoli. So what we're gonna do with the broccoli is cut it like that, lengthwise. I don't really need all the stem, even though the stem is good for you. Again, this is just a little broccoli, just to enhance the fish, you know, and for presentation. You know, people eating it, they're gonna be like, oh, it's broccoli, okay, you know. All right, so basically all the prep is done. Now we're gonna get to the part where we build up the steamed fish a little bit. So right now, what I want you to do is turn your oven on to 350 degrees. Let the oven heat up at least 10 minutes. So when you put the fish in, it's already at that cooking temperature. It's hot enough and everything will steam up nice. All right, so go ahead and heat up your oven right now to 350 degrees. All right, guys, welcome back to America's Rock Chef. I know your oven is preheating at 350 degrees. Why? Because I told you to do it. Good job. So you're gonna need 2 pieces of aluminum foil. I like to just double up. So basically, you guessed it. We're gonna put the ingredients in here. We're gonna fold it, and we're gonna steam it off in the oven. So good job if you came to that conclusion. So yeah, so we got. I like to double up on the foil. This one is a little cheap. So, all right. So now let's grab the fish and the shrimp that we have marinating. All right, this is our fish that we have marinating. So the first thing we're gonna do is lay out 2 pieces. I'm trying not to get trying to make them even, you know. We could go like that, perfect. All right. Then let's go for the shrimp. Probably gonna use about half the shrimp. And this is nothing new, guys. People in the Caribbean do this all the time. Usually it's on a grill. You know what I mean? So this is nothing really new. But if you're on my channel and you want to do something new in your house, that's basically kind of simple. You know what I mean? Basically season everything up, put it in a foil, and then basically you're good to go. So now, what I'm gonna do, we're gonna add some veggies to this. So we have our peppers, got a little bit of cabbage, we got some onion, I'm gonna use some of the broccoli. I know, looking good, right? I know you want some right now. So you can hate all you want. What did you eat today? Are you eating anything like this today? Put a little more red cabbage on top. And then we got some more for the other one. So we're not done yet. 2 more ingredients. I might hit it with a little salt and pepper just to cover the top, but I'm gonna add 2 more ingredients. Whole firm. You're gonna need a little bit of butter, not too much. I don't know, yeah, you go, a little bit of butter. If you don't have this kind, you could use whatever kind. No, don't mind we over here, you know what I mean? And some lime. Let me wash off the light. So yeah, get a little lime here. And this is a small key lime. So basically this is gonna be enough for the 2 of them. Let me slice all of it and put it down later. Again, be careful when you're dealing with lime and knife when you're cutting stuff. Alright, so we squeeze the lime. We're gonna put about 3 lime wheels on top. Then I'm gonna put about just a teaspoon of butter. That's it. That's it. That's it. Don't worry about my shirt. I got a little marinade on it, so don't worry. It's gonna be okay. So yeah, this is basically the steamed fish right here. If you don't have these exact ingredients, improvise. Work with what you have in your house. You know what I'm saying? So let's see if we could get this folded up decent. I like to use one first. Right? Just to make sure nothing don't be slipping out. Just to make sure nothing don't slip out. And then we're doing the same thing again. Same thing again. Same thing again, guys. Same thing again. Don't worry, that's just a little marinade that spilled. Don't worry, we clean over here. So basically, that's one of them. And let me show you. So this is a round pan that I got, a small tower. Hopefully, I can make some roti and thing in the near future for you guys. Make sure that's sealed up nice. All right, and then we're gonna build the other portion. So you're gonna need like a flat piece of pan, like something flat you could put it in the oven with. If you don't have one of these, look around the house. Maybe you could use a baking pan or something that you have. Any way to get this in the oven. All right, let me set this aside and let's make the other one. Alright, guess what, we out of foil. Things like this happen, but I think I get one more. Try and be a YouTuber and you're running out of stuff. Don't worry, we got a fresh one on deck. We got another one on deck. So sometimes you really gotta make sure you have everything. So what I like to tell people is watch the video first. You know, that's any cooking video too. You know what I mean? Watch the video first. Go to the store or wherever. Make sure you have everything. You know what I mean? And then get to dubbing, get to cooking. Because this America's Rock Chef. Real people do real things. Alright. So we got a fish. This is the last portion. Right? We start to know the thing. Some more marinade. Then we're gonna put the rest of the shrimp. I know exactly why you're saying it. I know how you want to eat this here right now, but cool out. Make it. America's Rock Chef here to save the day. And you know the drill, we got the veggies right there. We're just going to top it off. Yeah. Try to get a little color. Try to get a little color. Your veggies, you want to go from 3 to 9. That's restaurant terminology, basically across. So when we fold it, they're easy, you know? Trying to get out of these veggies here without. I really don't want to waste nothing. We got a little lime wheels here. Now if you don't want to put the butter, you don't have to. Because remember that the marinade we made has a little oil in it. But the butter is going to give it just a little extra flavor. Yeah, there we go, not too much, just a little bit. And basically we done with the second portion, so we're going to wrap this one up. Wrap it up, I guess like a burrito. Wrap it up any way you seem fit, right? And do the same thing again. You know, I probably have a million ways to wrap this up, guys, but keep it simple, no? Keep the thing simple. Know what I mean? Don't worry, we got more stuff. If you're on TikTok, you can follow me on TikTok, America's Rock Chef. We're just having fun with the social media, guys. So, bam. Steamed fish and shrimp. We're gonna cover shit on. Make sure that it kind of cover good so that steam could just start out everything. All the hard work is done. And if you have this stuff prepped up, you already had your marinade, ain't nothing for you, you know what I mean? You come home from work, you build this real quick in 10 minutes, put it in the oven. You know, in 30 minutes, you should have a nice little, a good little meal, you know, nice, flavorful, filled with protein. You want to try on a pot of white rice or whatever you want to eat with this, go right ahead. But yeah, right now we're going to throw this in the oven, and like I said, we're going to leave this cook undisturbed for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Make sure your oven already preheated at 350 degrees. All right? So let me put it in the oven now. You can see, guys, nothing fancy. Just in the oven. I got mine about halfway in there, and we're going to let this cook for about 30 minutes, okay? 30 minutes. All right, guys, welcome back to America's Rock Chef. So they're done, guys. They're done, nice and hot. Let me go ahead and put it on a plate. It's hot. Put this one. Set this one aside for now. Sound like a real YouTuber talking about, let me set this one aside for now. All right, let's open her up. Let's see exactly what we got working with, guys. Let's see. Oh yeah. Juicy, steamy. Y'all can see that steam? Look at that. We lit. Got everything nice and steamed in there, nice and juicy. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, there you go. Nice and juicy. We got our 3 limes. We got our okra, our fish. There's our fish, nice and moist. We got the shrimp. So there you go, guys. There you have it. Steamed fish. You know, you serve it just like this. They're gonna eat it just like this, in the foil. Yep. So see, we got some nice colors. The one thing I forgot to put in here was carrots. So that's the only thing I'm missing from this. And that's just a garnish. So whatever vegetables you have on top, there you go. So this is steamed fish, regular fish you could get at the store. Anybody can make this dish. Thank you for watching the whole video. Make sure you comment and subscribe. Bless.